What's going on YouTube? This is going to be, I think, the video that most people are going to want to see. OpTic versus FaZe, the Miami. It was the 6-0. I just want to try to break down, because I didn't watch this live either, but I want to see... Well, I did, but I didn't, like, focus. Like, I was, like, kind of, like, doing two things. So when I looked over, I wasn't sure what was going on. I only remember, like, one or two plays where it was questionable. But, yeah. This is day 4. OpTic versus Atlanta. Map 2. OpTic was up 1-0 at this time. And, yeah, so we're going to jump into it. Off the rip, Atlanta has offense. Atlanta has offense, OpTic has defense. So let's see how it breaks down. So OpTic sends Dashy to look over A, which is probably a good play because you need like straight beams over there. Dashy's playing the off angle with this. Envoy's watching the middle push. Not a bad setup. They send Atlanta sends Celium to look driveway to get intel middle. So these guys probably might shorter peek and see each other, might not. But Atlanta, knowing Atlanta, if I was OpTic, I would have called out BZ and Simp are going to fly top purple. I would have called it out the rip because that's their style of play. They play fast, they play aggressive. That's how they've always played. They love close like engagement, submachine gun type plays. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, they give up top purple, so I'm guessing they might have called that like to kind of vacate top purple, watch it from the back alley, which they do, yeah. Formal's watching top. I'm guessing that's Scump. I can't really tell. It has to be Scump, I guess. Watching in the close stairs. Oh, he's on the stairs. Okay. Throws a nade over. See, Dylan kind of jumped the gun a little bit here. Not a bad thought process out of Dylan. Because honestly, once Formal calls out, he sees a guy shorter peeking top, and Scump hears him running around. Dylan probably thinks at this moment is like a good time to catch them off guard, because they're probably going to be focusing on like a purple peak. Simp just read this really well. Simp turns around early. And checks his middle. It's like he's an SnD star. He's always been an absolute unit. So his intuition turned in. He checks middle at the exact time Dylan kind of catches Dylan down like off guard. Simp wins a big one. He holds the middle. So now just like that, Atlanta has the numbers. Scump just got shot. Yeah, Scump just got shot. But Formal's still going to watch over. The only issue with this setup is with Scump being in this stairs corner and Dylan dying middle is now Garage is kind of wide open. Garage is wide open. And Dashy still has to kind of respect A because A is such a just heavy like play here. I guess at this moment now, Dashy's still looking A because these guys have been kind of shoulder peeking for a good minute. And they're thinking, okay, Simp was up there, but we haven't seen anyone else per se. They might be doing like a late A. So Dashy goes back to check. This moment, Scump sees BZ there, so they probably know it's a 4. So I'm guessing Dashy probably tries to beeline it immediately. And Scump was kind of fucked. There's just not much Scump could have done there because he has to worry about his top door, which Form was looking at. But BZ on the deep peek from the garage and then the close peek from Arcides. Honestly, Formal could have stole this. If a BZ dies for him. If a BZ dies for him, this entire round is different. Oh, BZ had to be absolute. And then Formal's trying to kill Alec. That would have been a 2v2, and Formal wouldn't have died because Alec would have been too deep to trade it. And then Dashy probably would have caught Alec pushing him. Honestly, I think we'll win this round. I think if Formal kills a BZ, but a BZ is so good at not dying, it's actually annoying. I've seen this man when I play with him. He should have died probably more often than not, and he would somehow stay alive. Dashy just kind of gets like the pickup kills. There's nothing much he can really do here. This is a screwed situation. Like, they're just going to have a team shot on him. There's no smokes. He reads this really well with the flash, but, you know, there's just nothing. Cell's just waiting for him to overextend to try to trade it. So yeah, that round could have went completely different if Simp didn't turn around and read the fucking the middle wrap. Like, that's a great read out of Simp. And if a BZ dies, let's see how hurt he was. Even Alex shot him in the back. Yeah, he was absolute pretty much. One more bullet. That's tough. The second round, it's all good. Like, that was one of those rounds I'm sure they're thinking like, if one or two things went differently, would have been good. Let's see how their defensive setup was. So they go Docs. I still don't understand why players aren't running with subs off the rip. That's a good first blood. But then Okay, hold on. Let me break that down real quick. Like I said in all my other videos, I don't know why they're not running with the sub speed grip sub and then switching at 15 because you get 15 seconds to switch your class. Like, it doesn't seem like a big difference, but it really is, guys. Like, you get there a good 2-3 steps faster, and you might catch a guy crossing or something. But so let's see. So they send. Okay, so they Dashy's going driveway. As he wide peaks this, Dashy can't see because of this pillar. But Dylan wins a good gunfight right here. He wins a big gunfight here, but Simp follows him up from the street behind. I'm pretty sure Simp. Yeah, Simp ran right up the middle. I don't know. I guess Dashy might have got bad timing. I'm guessing Dashy got bad timing because he was watching this like play, and that's really just unfortunate because if Dashy kills this guy before he even trades Envoy, then they obviously have a 3v2 man advantage. Instead, Simp ends up getting a 2-piece, then getting traded. So now it's a 2v2. Cell now has the intel that Dashy is on that truck because he just shot. And Celium's a smart-ass player. Like, this dude's a genius. So he knew if there was 2 guys bottom purple and Dashy's right here, Formal has to be either top balcony looking over middle map or he has to be garage because that's just, he really, like, realistically, he can't be anywhere else. So Celium, with this knowledge, knows, and he just heard him right there too. He knows with this knowledge that he might as well just push him out, and then look, he just anticipates it. He just knows Formal has to be here. It's a great read right there. Celium's a beast for that. So that all came down to bad timing, really. If Dashy doesn't go to rotate and look even deep middle, he kills Simp. They're in the 3v2. They win this round. It would have been 1-1. So realistically, right now, watching the OpTic gameplay, they could have been up 2-0. They really could have been. All right, third round. Let's see here. This might have been the bomb down round. I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't know why I see so many people running out with their pistols. Okay, so Dill gets really good positioning on the boat right here. He ends up getting a first kill on Cell. Great play there. This boat control is so massive. Like, when you have that boat control, you pretty much, first of all, that's, let me see that angle he held again. That's the type of wins that BZ be doing. I'm gonna guess with Scump doing that, I'm going to guess that a BZ heard him side strafing. And then ends up, even though he's holding a pre-aim, he's not anticipating a BZ being there as much as a BZ is anticipating Scump being there, because I'm guessing a BZ heard him going back and forth, and a BZ was crouch walking up the stairs, so I don't think Scump heard him. So a BZ now has like that split-second reaction time of knowing someone's there, opposed to Scump kind of anticipating someone there, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, a BZ was more of an aggressor here because he just was ready to, like, he knew something was happening, and Scump was just kind of waiting. And a BZ wins this huge fight here. A BZ winning this fight right here ends up getting Dylan killed. Because Dylan thinks, okay, he died top. I just killed the only guy I've seen today. I'm going to hit a quick flank because he thinks that Dill thinks that these guys are at A. He knows that would be a 3v1 situation with Dashy being in the top window. So he's trying to hit a quick flank. So this kill compounds another kill. Because then a Dill tries to push through thinking like what I just told you, and then Simp late peeks it. Dill's so good at not dying, it's unreal as well. He should have died right there. He almost nades himself. Arcides wins a huge gunfight right here. Huge gunfight win right there. Dashy trades it. So it's still a 2v2. Honestly, with the intel they just got, they are in a great position to win this round now. OpTic should win this round now, just off of the information that has just gotten out. Like Dill called out Alec there. Dashy's watching middle. Formal just shot Arcides. Arcides running at Formal. Formal ends up winning a massive gunfight there. Right there, though. Right there, Dashy's got to call bombs down. I know everyone blamed Formal, and I understand it, but you got to call out bomb is down. You've got to call out bomb is down right there. Like, it's so critical in this SnD. In like older games, you really couldn't do it sometimes, but in this game, you can. And you just got to call out when you watch the. If you're wondering too, if you're not new to this, if you're new to SnD, if you watch kill cam, it'll show either nothing all across the map, meaning the guy that killed you has bomb, or it'll show a yellow bomb marker or like I think it's a dark red bomb marker over like, I guess it'd be the enemy's teammate, and that'll show you as bomb. So he kills him here. Formal, I can tell by the way Formal played this, he had no idea bomb was down. He had no idea bomb was down. And then right here, Formal, this is where Formal made the big mistake. With 7.2 seconds left, all he had to do was stay behind the bus, realistically. Just stand right here. Just stand right here and jiggle peek this middle. Abizi wouldn't have had time to run all the way around and deep check the bus. Formal was like, fuck it, I'm just going to try to get over it. Because he knows if he gets over this ledge, he wins. That just can't happen. If Dashy calls out bomb is down, Formal would have just ran away off the rip, and it would have been over. I'm guessing, by the way. Because maybe Dashy did call bomb is down, and Formal just tried to, like, catch him running. I don't know. But I'm just assuming, knowing how good these players are, that there's just no way... There's just no way they would have been played like that if he knew bomb was down. That's my assumption. So that right there was somewhat of a dagger round. Because in reality, it could be 3-0 OpTic. If Simp doesn't have great intuition map 1, or round 1, and if Formal gets that 2-piece, then round 2, if Scump wins that gunfight top purple, then Dill probably doesn't push through. It really could be 3-0. It really could be 3-0 OpTic right here, but instead FaZe wins the mixy rounds. So when you're down 0-3 like that, it's so hard to regain in SnD. It's so hard. It's so hard. Because now the other team's playing, they can play even more like reckless, which will catch you off guard, which then will make you lose full. Because if they just do some crazy stuff, like right here off the rip, they're four stacking garage. Arcides is watching the middle from the top wall climb up, so he can see all of top and bottom purple rush. So now they're kind of trapping themselves here. They're kind of trapping. Like Alec doesn't know, of course. He's kind of got to play both. But once he gets seen here, they're going to expect it. Celium ends up nading. He ends up nading. Where was Scump at? I'm guessing Scump was... Where was Scump right here? Number 8. I'm guessing he was in this bundle right here. I'm guessing he probably Celium shot him right here and then threw the nade. Yeah, it had to be. Had to be a shot and then a nade. So now they're down. It's already 3-4. 3v4 man advantage. They kind of guessed right on this to kind of hard stack this. They have 3 men there. Dill almost wins the gunfight. Celium's just disgusting. So now it's a 2v4. Formal, there's just nothing he can do there. This round's done. So just like that, chat, what could have been a 3-0 OpTic lead turns into a 4-0 OpTic deficit. And then at this moment, after they won first map 2, they're probably just like they haven't thrown in the towel by any means, but they know that it could be a lot closer than it really is. These best players really do be eating in the down too. All right, so now it's 4-0. It's 4-0. Celium, and then I think they're playing A. They're doing an A play. So they have number 3. So on the setup right here, they have Dashy watching A from the back cut. He does that a lot. So if any team like obviously they're gonna survive it, I would play my A heavy through this cut to middle, because Dashy seems to love to watch the beach. What you could even do is you could have a guy standing right here and kind of watching the middle cross, and if Dill, because obviously Dill watched it the first round, but you kind of have to get lucky too. If you run here and you don't see a guy watching it from middle here, and you send a guy deep hut to get seen on purpose, if he visualizes that guy, you could send a guy to run right among the A and get the bomb down towards driveway right off the rip, because these guys won't have time to wrap back in time. Or you could even have, because once he sees him, Ashley's going to rotate back here, and you'll be about right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, but this is what I'm doing. You can either plant towards driveway. If you get a bomb plant down towards driveway, that's like getting a 3-piece in this with no smokes. You lose. You pretty much lose if you're defense. Dashy would have to right back. You could run up the middle, get the bomb down. And once, like, even if you die getting the bomb down, like, once it's down, you win. You win. Like, you win. You really do. So, if I was watching VODs and I saw OpTic set up and I see Dashy doing this a lot without any other help, like, in the building, I would just abuse this twice until they hard stack it, and then I would just flood the 4v2 number here. Because then they're going to be stressed out, and then it becomes a guessing game. It becomes blind counters. Because then they're going to probably do a 2-2 setup because they know teams are abusing that and they can't let that up. And then, like I said, if you just force stack this quick, send the guy slide to here, this guy will get intel. He'll try to back up. You send the 2 guys purple, this guy will be alley. You fly through this entire bomb site and you just trade your numbers. Even if it's 2v2, it's going to be 2 here with the bomb down towards Godheady. And these guys are going to have to be wrapping back alley or maybe pushing through middle right here. It's just, with Miami with no smokes, you pretty much just have to rip people off headies, and you have to win you pretty much just have to out-read them and win your number advantages. So here, Beezy's getting intel top purple. He sees the intel. He is watching the bottom middle push. Alec just got spotted. Scump just saw him do it, so that's a good spot. That's a good spot to be right here because you can see them cross like their legs and stuff right here through A. But Scump didn't ever see. I guess Scump's like focusing beach with his gun aimed in, so probably didn't see the close left, which should never honestly be a thing. Like he should have been able to like kind of like jiggle peek and see both. But Abizi hits the first blood, runs towards, knows that if he was playing like that, that's actually a huge win by Dill. But like once the bomb's planted, I'm telling you, man, it's over. You cannot win that without a smoke unless you just rip people off head glitches. It's almost impossible. So Formal climbs up. See, there's so many angles: the boat, the stair heady, the beach, the driveway, the middle headies. Like Ashy's in a 2v2. See, he calls out the guy boat. Dill, his only play is the full flank, but now there's only 21 seconds left. Simp just gets absolutely atrocious timing. Atrocious timing. But it doesn't really matter because Simp called out, hey, because when he watched the kill game, he saw Dill jump out. He knows Dill ain't got time to go fool around. So Celium knows he just got to win this one gunfight right here. He knows. And Dill, being as disgusting as he is, almost ripped him off the heady. So now Celium knows that he won the round. He knows he won the round because you can't hop it. You can't do anything about it. There's literally nothing that can be done. Getting an A plant down is massive. That's actually nuts. So yeah, 5-0. It really could be, if Scump sees him there, that's another round that could be different. Skipping through it. They're sending Bond. They're sending Dill to the garage right here. They're watching the bottom purple push. Scump, I'm pretty sure, wins this gunfight. What's it called? Number 6. Dashy's watching like kind of like the middle rush as well because they sent 2 middle rush at one time. And Formal's looking over mid-map. Never mind. Scump did not win the gunfight. Abizi's hitting that with an XM4. At that range, the XM4 is going to have the advantage. The XM4 is just ridiculous. So Scump gets killed doing the jiggle peek bottom again. I'm thinking Scump should start doing that with an XM4 as well. If they're not planning on hitting top purple fast, then you just got to have this gun on this map because subs don't really do much unless you're flooding purple. That makes it a 3v4, and they're down 0-5, so they probably already kind of chalked this mentally, and they're ready for the next control. Easy goes over the hop over wall. Form makes him one shot. Dill does his rat back, realizes they kind of have to get pressure on some. Alec's going to call him out right here. Alec called him out hitting purple, so now Celium and Abizi's waiting for this play. He shoulder peeks at Dill, gets tagged up. Now they're boxed. Now they're boxed in. Because they know that one guy was balcony. They know that Dill's here. They're just going to assume Dashy's either with Formal or they're just going to know they got the map locked. Formal has a good shot there, but he gets traded immediately. Now it's a 2v3. Like, still boxed. Dill now knows with 36 seconds, they have to kind of fly out. They did that really well. They did that really well. Dill slide across to the stairs while they have Dashy look at, like, beam over him. So, like, the auto aim drags, and he's kind of swiping to the... He's, like, swiping his aim to the right to try to catch the guy sliding on the stairs. That was a really good play. But, unfortunately, since Alec done called out that he saw Dill there initially, Abizi could get up his middle lane spot, hop over the wall, and play a close corner. So if Celium dies, worst case scenario, BZ will get one. He does get one. So now Dashy's in a 1v1 situation. Dashy's in a 1v1. They should know that Simp's across the map. So Dashy's planting this. Simp's trying to book it. If I was Dashy here, I would just play like, what's it called? Doc Heady. Doc Heady is like unstoppable. But wait, hold on. Where did Dashy go right there? What route did he take? Did Dashy go top purple and then jump out of the balcony? He did. He did. I don't know. I don't know. I would have just ran straight to I would have ran straight to just ran straight to it. But to be fair, Simp's playing for that. Simp's a fucking genius, so he knows this. And then yeah, Dashy was heading his way there. There's honestly, even if he ran straight to it, Simp might have been able to see him. Simp would have chowed it eventually from here, and Dashy would have been in like a whack-a-mole situation, popping up and down on the heady. But yeah, just like, I don't know. Honestly, watching it back, it's a 6-0, yes, but there's so many little things that they could have done. Like win a huge gunfight top purple, or letting him know the bomb is down, or just little things. Just little things. It could have changed the entire dynamic of the series. Yeah, but that was a 6-0 from FaZe. They played that really well. They won their mixie and they're engaged. You can tell that they're the more experienced SnD players, because like even earlier in the year, the more experienced SnD players are gonna win. Like later on in the year, the teamwork's gonna kick in more for OpTic, and they're gonna be completely fine. But yeah, that was the first map, or that was the second map, first SnD of the series between Atlanta and OpTic, which was a 6-0, but in reality, it could have been a lot closer than that. But yeah, I appreciate it. Slap a like on the video, sub to the channel. We'll be doing this throughout the year, so I hope you like the content. Make sure you comment down below. Let me know what videos you want to see next, what breakdowns you want to see next, and what your thoughts and just what your thoughts are on the video itself. But I appreciate it. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace out.